have a treat for you today. We got a Harley Davidson. It's a 1200, is it, Hannah?
Yeah, that's right.
This is my sister, by the way, and she's been riding this bike. She rides it a lot. We've been out riding all over south of Fyn now, and had a great trip here. So what? It's a 1200, and what year is it?
1932.
1932.
Yeah.
And this particular one, as you can see, got the sidecar on it. And what else can you tell about the bike?
Used to be Dad's.
Used to be your dad's, and
Yeah.
actually this one is the one with the got the reverse gear. I think you said before.
Yeah, you can get with a gearbox, which also have include a reverse, so it's easier.
So this one have that.
Yeah, that has that. Yeah.
Works all right.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit. How is this bike to ride?
I don't. It's nice to ride because it's big, and when you have the sidecar on, it's good to have a big bike, so it's easier to pull away. Yeah, but it's also an old bike.
So how fast would you be able to go on this bike comfortably, like for a longer distance?
70, 80 kilometers. It's also about the gearing, because if you take off the sidecar, you can go faster.
Yeah.
But it has to be low gearing, so it can pull the sidecar and the passengers.
So you just been on a run, and what was that called again?
The Skagen rally, where you go from one year you go from Copenhagen to Skagen, and the other years, and we did that this year, and next year we go from Skagen to Copenhagen.
Yeah.
So I think it's the longest vintage race.
Longest vintage rally in the world?
I think it might be.
Might be one of the longest.
Yeah,
yes.
one of the longest. Yeah.
And when you're traveling 3 people on the bike, is there enough to, let's have a look from over here, please. So you're sitting one person in the sidecar, of course,
Yeah.
and one here,
On the back seat. Yeah.
and that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
pulling
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've got the spare wheel underneath here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a very old looking number plate.
It
Is that the
the-
original number
yeah,
plate?
It's the original number plate.
From 1932.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Amazing. So a real special bike, I think. And how do you actually get into the sidecar?
you pull up the windscreen
Yeah.
and you open the door. If you pull up over there,
So I'll pull up in it here.
just in there, yeah, and you can open the door.
And so there's a little door here.
Yeah, and also a lock, so you can get in.
Okay. How lovely. May I
Yeah, you may enter it. You also,
try to see? This is not used to this, but
you've also been to Denmark
Wow.
on the Skagen rally, sitting in the sidecar.
I have had the pleasure to ride in this in this sidecar here before, and I actually said amazingly, really well. It's a while since I had a ride in it, but we got Jacob here. He actually been riding in it just recently, haven't you, Jacob? Come over and tell us about it. How it is actually to how it is actually to. You're a big man. You're even bigger than me.
Yeah, a bit.
Big, strong person. And how it is actually to ride it.
It's good to sit there, but it's a little tough to get in.
Easily be tough to
Yeah.
get in. Yes. Yeah. And you feel there's okay power in it for you?
It's good power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm amazed about such an old motorbike, and it can carry 3 people. And from 1934, I think Harley Davidson was really in front of in the motorcycle world at that time. Yeah. Harley and market. Yeah, great shot here, Louisa. If you want to take a shot for me in here on the motor, it looks a little bit like the newer bikes too, with the V motor.
Yeah.
And you got the kickstart in there. Is that original with that bicycle pedal in there for kickstart?
Yes, it is.
It is, yes. So amazing. And you can see the floorboards, and I think this is a brake, is it?
Yeah.
And what do we have over here on the other side? This is not the brake, it's a
clutch.
It's a clutch, it's a foot clutch.
Yeah.
So you need some special you have to really know what you're doing there to ride that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it stays down, so it's actually engaged now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
would put it in gear.
Yeah.
And is this that's
It's
a
the gear handle. Yeah.
the
so
gear
you,
handle?
Yeah, so you can put it in low and neutral and second and high and special reverse.
Special reverse for
Yeah,
only sidecar models.
Yeah, I think it would be a bit hard to ride it reverse solo.
Yeah, of course.
But
you're
I've
right,
tried, I've thought about it could be fun to be able to do it.
And sometimes on big motorcycles today,
Yeah.
they have a reverse. They just go on the starter on gold wings and stuff like that, and you can actually reverse.
Okay.
Just do it slowly, of course. But this one is mainly because of it got a sidecar. What is in this big handle here? It's a really man handle, isn't it?
Ignition, yeah.
Ignition
yeah,
timing.
Timing, yeah, ignition timing, yeah, yeah.
Yes. And this handle, what is that?
That's brake, brake on front wheel.
Oh, it is a
Yeah.
front brake, yes?
Yeah.
And what do we got over here? That's a gas.
Yeah.
Big, heavy handles.
Mhm.
And you got the speedometer here. Do you want to take a shot of that? Where is it, the instrumentation? So here,
Speedometer.
what is that? That's kilometers, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. And you can easily do 60 or 80 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
On a good place. No problem.
And here we got what are those buttons? Could you tell us about them?
That's switching on it ignition. It's because it's battery ignition. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Battery.
you switch on that, and the other one is the switch on the light.
Switch on the light, yes.
Yeah.
And extra lighting? Or?
Yeah.
Well, a great bike. Thanks for letting us take a video of this and show people that may be interested. Yeah, really see that there will be a lot of fun to have such a motorbike. May I just ask before we finish, what are those, why are there so many?
That's petrol. You got
This one,
petrol,
petrol?
and petrol. That's,
Two petrol
Yeah,
pumps.
that's the ordinary and the extra. The
Okay.
small, I don't know what that's in English.
So Harley Davidson, even newer models
And that's
today
for
have
oil.
That's today, yes.
Yeah, and that's if you empty the oil, then you can push that one and get some extra oil in the empty motor before you start.
Not for hills.
Oh, you could use that as well. Yeah.
To give it a little bit
Yeah.
extra oil.
But you can see it's a bit oily, so it gets sort of
Yes,
okay oil.
I could imagine it would be difficult to keep such a motorbike completely from tight, so it's not dripping or anything like that. I can see you've got a lot of new spokes in here. What is that about? Those spokes are not
Yeah.
very old. They even
that's-
stainless
yeah.
steel, are they?
Some of them were broken, so we just
Okay. So you can get parts for this motorbike
yeah.
from America, perhaps?
Mhm.
Yeah. What an amazing bike you have here, and how we got the rear seat suspension here. Isn't it just original? Yeah. Really nice. So there you go. That's a special bike for you today. Take care on the road, and
We will. Thanks.
see you later.
Same to you. Yeah.